right in my way here. Not sure what this is. Over there somewhere. All right. We are live. We are live. Couldn't get my system to push to um, Periscope today. Not quite sure why it would not do that. Might be pushing over there now. Nope, it's not letting me do it. It's not letting me do it. Bums about that. So welcome. Happy Friday. This is Forrest out in St. Louis. Hopefully you're having a good week, good week. I know my week was absolutely phenomenal. Got a lot of good stuff going on. Had a crazy good day on the job today. Got a ton of business sold, which is very cool. So what I'd like to do, I'm actually looking at my notes over here. I'm not ignoring you guys. Again, welcome. If this is the first time catching me live, feel free to tell me what part of the country you're chiming in from. I'd love to know who my peeps are out there in social media land. I was going to say catch me on Periscope. I'm not streaming on Periscope for right now. I'm going to have to fix that. It kept telling me I was logged into the wrong account, so I'm not quite sure what was going on with that. That's absolutely okay. Not the end of the world. Social media land, which is good. Hey Joseph, what's going on, man? What's happening? Let me put this down here so I can see it. So appreciate you. Thanks for swinging by. So let me get myself set up here so I know what I've got going on. Get some room so I can see my notes. So I thought I was organized before I jumped on here, and apparently I wasn't. So let me reorganize myself a little bit. Thanks for being patient. So how to run a giveaway on social media? If you've never, why would you want to do a giveaway on social media? What would be the entire point of doing a giveaway? Well, the number one reason would be, of course, to capture a lead, would be to get a lead, to put a lead, add somebody to your list so that you can follow up. So, of course, hey, Bobby, yeah, much love to you too, sir. So a couple of things. One, on social media, and I was looking at this, I read this really cool article. I was like, how do I generate people? Because the month of June, if you're in online marketing, if you have a business that's primarily does their business online, I've added about 800 and I'm right at 875 customers right now. Every single one of them. Well, let me take that back. Got a small handful of local people here in St. Louis that I know personally that I've actually brought on board as customers through just personal interaction, but it's a maybe a dozen at that most, but the rest, the other 860, if you want to call them that, have all been generated from social media. It is absolutely possible to get customers on social media, and being able to have a big customer base like that is nice. The reason being is because not all customers shop the same way every single month. Not all customers spend money the same way every month. So the bigger your customer base is, the more likely you are to have a continuous, constant flow of income. And it's always going to fluctuate up and down depending on what's going on. Like right now with I don't even want to say the name of it, I don't want to give it any more power, but the issue that's going on right now around the world has changed people's spending habits, which is very crazy. So said that to say this. So how do you run a contest? What would be the point of running a contest? One is lead generation, to add people to your list. Second of all, now that I've brought contests up, for those of you that are trying to figure out what do you say online, how do you grow your business, I've got this really cool booklet. It's called The Proven Guide to Grow Your Network Marketing Business. If you like this, you see this right here. I'm going to give this away on Sunday, on my live on Sunday. So how do you win the book? Simply shoot me a private message. Shoot me a private message on Facebook. So if you're over on YouTube or somewhere on one of those other channels, you're going to have to make your way over here. If you're on one of my pages, you're going to have to make your way over here and drop me a private message. Don't put it in the comments. Send me a private message that says, I want the proven guide. And to network marketing, it's very cool. It's got how to lay out and do a Facebook. This little bit of skinny book right here is probably worth $1 million, I bet, if you go through and you implement the strategies in this. So if you're looking to grant, I'm not saying guarantee, can't guarantee incomes. I'm just making an assumption. I'm just guessing. Well, you could earn $1 million over the next 10 years. Anyway, this is worth a lot of money. Highly recommend. If you want it, you can always go buy it. You always go buy it from the Higdon Group if you want it that way. But I'm going to give this book away free. I just need you to go over and comment. It says, I want the proven guide. Send me a private message. I'm going to put somebody's name in the hat. I'm going to pull it out Sunday. I'm going to put everybody's name in the hat who says I want it. And I'm going to pull somebody's name out on Sunday. And if you've ever been on one of my giveaways, I always end up pulling more than one person's name out of the hat. So you might end up with more chances to win. If you don't enter, if you don't send me a private message, of course, you're not going to have any chances of getting the proven guide. So let's talk about this. How to do a giveaway on social media. Let me jump over here. We're going to talk about these. So there's 8 steps to giveaways on social media. Social media giveaways are amazing strategies for growing your follower base because you don't need a huge budget to run a successful giveaway. You don't need a large following, just a buzzworthy carrot to give away, just like the one I was just talking about. And it's relatively easy to get your giveaway contest off the ground. And by the way, I got to give myself a little self-promotion, some shameless promotion. This coming Wednesday, we're doing a Q&A inside the 100K Inner Circle group. If you're not part of that 100K Inner Circle group, it's absolutely cool. We're doing a giveaway. We're doing a coaching session there. It's a Q&A coaching session. The cool thing about it is it's going to be my first time being sort of live in the as a coach. So I'm really excited about that. It's going to be very, very cool. Get to say hi to everybody, answer a bunch of questions. So if you're network marketing and you're in Rank Makers and you haven't raised your hand to move into the Inner Circle yet, you might really want to consider that. If you're not in Rank Makers and you're not in network marketing, you have no clue on what I'm talking about, that's absolutely okay. You'll be all right. So, so let's talk about it. So we're going to go over eight steps to running your first giveaway. That's very, very cool. Again, for those of you that would like to be entered in the contest or entered in the drawing for this the proven guide to grow your network marketing business, just shoot me a private message. We'll get that. Again, this little booklet is priceless. Mine has been highlighted here. What do you call it when you fold the pages over? Anyway, I've used it to death, and it's a lot of the ideas I get for doing my Facebook lives come from that book. A lot of my ideas, my prospecting system that I use, my scripts that I use, everything comes from that. As a matter of fact, I owe you guys an apology because I said tonight I was actually going to talk about. I just thought about that Facebook scripts. So tomorrow I'm going to do scripts. Yesterday I said I was going to do scripts, but I'm actually going to do that tomorrow on my Facebook Live tomorrow. So we'll do that. Then, of course, on Sunday, I'm not sure what we're going to talk about, but I'm going to give away this proven guide. So tomorrow we'll actually talk about cold market prospecting scripts, what I say, how do I say it, and sort of the system to do that to generate leads from people that you don't know. So if your warm market list is burnt out, it's crispy fried, you don't want to talk to them, you're afraid if you call them, they're going to run you out of town on a horse or whatever. So if you'd like that prospecting scripts, if you'd like to participate in that live show tomorrow, we'll get you rocking and rolling. It's going to be fun. So I only apologize because I said I was going to do that tonight, but we're going to actually do it tomorrow. So we're cool. So tonight we're going to talk about running contests. The reason I want to do this because I want to give some people some ideas on how to generate leads. I was watching this little webinar today on my lunch break talking about lead generation on social media. So I think this would be a good way to generate leads. Of course, you've got to have something valuable to get away. So we got these 8 areas that we're going to talk about. 1 is you've got to set your goals. 2 is define your target audience. And I talk a lot about that. 3, choose the right platform. 4, brainstorm on social media ideas. Choose an awesome prize, something that's valuable that people can get value from. Set up your giveaway, launch and promote your giveaway, and of course, follow up and measure results. And we'll get into all these. So contest versus a giveaway. Let's talk about these. What's the difference? Contests and giveaways aren't the same, though sometimes they can be used interchangeably. If you plan to run a giveaway, understanding the nuances of each will help you create successful promotion plan, one that's directly suited to your goal and outcome. What is the contest? Basically, think of a contest as a game of skill, right? Contests are typically a type of competition that all entrants have to take a specific action and try their best to win. In contests, winners are selected based on their performance. The higher the participants' merit, the more likely they are to win the game. Because of that, contests remove luck as the determining factor. Contests can require entrants to submit a photo of themselves with a photo of the product, answer questions, make a guess to complete any action or task to be evaluated on the performance, chance to win a prize. So what is a giveaway? A giveaway is different from contest. Here's a definition of giveaway according to Google. A thing that is given for free, often for promotional purposes. When you host a giveaway, you'll want to offer your existing or potential customers a free gift without expecting to get anything in return. The winner is chosen from a pool of entries at random, not based on performance. With these in mind, you can think of giveaways as a game of luck, which is a lot more funerific because some people just don't want to participate in a game of skill. They won't show up. So if you have a big team, right, if you have a large team of people and you're running contests for, the person to recruit this many people or the person to do that or person to put in the most volume, and you're not getting a lot of people showing up to that contest, because some people just don't want to lose. They don't want to lose. I've got a certain wife that I'm married to, and one of the reasons she doesn't play dominoes against me is because she doesn't like to lose. And it's not that big ego thing. It's just like she doesn't like to lose. And there's some people are like, it's like, they don't like to lose. It's not that she cares that much about winning. She just doesn't like losing. So there's some people like that. They just don't want to play because there's a lot of stuff and a lot of reasons going into that. So you might want to do a giveaway instead of a contest if you want to get more people playing, get more people motivated, have a contest where everybody's equal. So a typical giveaway can ask participants to share a post on social media, refer to friends, visit a specific website, or watch a promotional video. And of course, I've got some examples here. So if you want to improve brand awareness or grow your customer base, think about running a giveaway. And the reason I'm talking about this right now is because in the month of June is money month. And money month means with my customer base being as big as it is, I'm going to figure out how to get those 875 customers that I've got, or will probably be 1,000 by the end of this month. I'm putting it out. There's going to be, I'm going to have another 125 here, so I'll be at 1,000 by the end of this month. But the whole point of that is in rolling into June is I want to be able to get my customers involved, be able to give them some rewards, give them some contests, give them some incentives to go out and get other customers. So I'm going to run a customer getting contest that's going to be very, very cool. And I think the way that I'm going to lay it out is that I'm going to shoot it out to all my customers that want to play. So and it's going to be very, very simple. Is you go out and you refer at least one other customer that's going to be activated as a customer. Then of course, and here's the cool thing about it is for every customer that they refer that activates as a customer, they're going to get an entry. And I'm probably going to do some kind of cash drawing giveaway, pull a name out of the hat. So for every customer they get, they'll get a drawing in the hat, an entry into the contest. And I'm going to draw, and I'm going to do like a money giveaway at the end. I'm probably going to do it at the end of the month because I want to run it and give everybody time to participate and get really involved and build up a lot of points. And of course, the more points, and it's not going to be points based because again, that would be a game of skill. It's just going to be lottery tickets in a deal. So if somebody goes out and refers, say, 10 other customers that enroll, they're going to have 10 chances to win, 10 names put in the hat. So when I spin the wheel, they're going to be on there 10 times instead of just once. So it's going to give everybody the same opportunity for those that want to play. It's going to be a lot of fun. And of course, I'm going to grow my customer base because the customers are doing my referrals. They're going to have a lot of fun. They're going to get extra rewards points because when our customers refer other customers and those customers actually go in and purchase a product, they get rewards points. I should say, purchase one of our services would be a better way to do that. Purchase one of our products or services. They actually get rewards points put back into their bucket that they can actually use towards their stuff, just like dollars. It's very, very cool. So it's a win-win situation for everybody. It's going to be a very neat contest. So that's what I'm going to roll. A contest and giveaway. And the giveaway, of course, I'm going to pull somebody's name out of the hat. So it's going to be a very easy giveaway deal. All they've got to do is just invite their friends to become customers. Their friends become customers. They get a point. And it's going to be very easy. So there's no money spent. There's no skill in that other than reaching out to the customers, reaching out to their friends and saying, hey, I've got this really cool way to save some money. You should check it out. If they say yes, and I'm going to get them hooked up. It's going to be really neat. So anyway, contests. Below is a comparison table of contests versus giveaways. Make sure you remember the key difference between them. A contest is a game of skill. Giveaways are a game of luck. Contests have higher barriers to entry. Giveaways have low barriers to entry. Contests, winners are selected by performance. Giveaways, winners are selected by chance. And of course, contests, they're free, but sometimes need to pay to join. And giveaways are free to enter the game. So all in that, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Hey, Ricardo, thanks for swinging by. Who do I got over here? Ricardo, Terry, Tanya, Michael, Corey. Thanks for swinging by, you guys. Really appreciate it. So, absolutely excited about all of that. So, that's going to be the contest stuff that I'm doing, going through these. So let's get back to this. Why should you do a giveaway in 2020? Giveaways are one of the best marketing ideas that you want to build your email list with high quality leads, increase your social following, and expand your brand presence. Running giveaways will entice the audience to join you, get customers' attention, and build a strong relationship with them. Make it easy to tease an upcoming product or feature release and attract followers to share. And the cool thing about our system, with my business, is once a customer's actually in the customer base, our system goes into autopilot to do future promotions and rollouts and giveaways and incentives. So it's almost like having my own customer service center inside of the deal. So all I've got to do is get the customer added, and then our automated system goes to work doing all the follow-ups and promotions and everything. It's very, very cool deal. So for those that don't like the sales side of following up and retention and all that kind of stuff, our system that does that on autopilot, which is very, very neat. I really like it. That's one of the reasons I jumped on board with this business back in September, which is very neat. So I've become more popular because social channels have been growing exponentially, of course. How to do a giveaway on social media. One, set your goals. Very, very important. You need to know how many people you're going to be able to do that. So set your goals. Generally, most people run giveaways for either one of the following reasons: engagement. They want to start conversation with their audience and nurture relationships. Lead generation, which is the one I'm more into, lead generation, because I want to put people on my list. They want to acquire more qualified prospects through social media. User-generated content. So you're going to generate content in here. If you guys want this entire article, just shoot me a message. I'll get that to you as well. Just say, hey, I want the article. I want to read it for myself, because I'm sort of paraphrasing as I go through this. Very, very cool article. Number 2, define your target audience. I'm going to dive into this a little bit. So it's very, very important that when you define your target audience, you need to understand who they are. If you know me and you're in my business and we've talked business, you know exactly who my defined target audience is. There's one person I'm going after, and he fits into us, and I'll say he, she fits into a certain box, and I don't focus on anybody but people in that box. And the 875 or so, and I'll take 75 of those off. We'll just say 800, because 75 of them are a little bit side out that box. But generally, for the 800 or so that are in there, the 875, 800 of them, give or take 75, are that target audience person, that avatar that I focus on, that I prospect, I reach out to, I enroll there. That's my customer. That's my person that I'm putting in the bucket, because it narrows my focus down. I've been very successful doing it. So if you figure out, when you figured out who that target avatar is, when you figure out who that person is, and I'm not saying the specific person, but that avatar person, that Jane, that Fred, that John, that avatar of where they live, what they do, what they eat, where they read. And when I say, I talked about last night, where does your target audience live? And when I say live, where would you find them on social media? I mentioned this yesterday. Where would you look? So what I suggested, which was suggested to me by my coach, was to go out and find 5 areas in your life that you really like, 5 things that you would like to talk about every day. And I made a list of mine yesterday. I talked about, one was travel, one was marketing, one was techie stuff, one was had to do with sort of transportation, which was motorcycles, bicycles, and cars, which was an area. And I talked about those, and there was one other. I put it on my list anyway, and I narrowed it down. And those are the places that I go look for my audience. One, it gives me an opportunity to have something in common to talk to them about, right? So if I'm talking about cycling to a cyclist, there's a real conversation. It makes it really easy when I'm reaching out to them. I can say, hi, Fred, my name is Forrest. I know we don't know each other. I see that you're into cycling and you live in Houston. The reason I'm reaching out to you is I'm expanding my business in that area. Is curious if you might be open to taking a look at some other income options. If not, absolutely okay, no big deal. Let me know either way. Right. So I did a little bit of micro rapport building in there. I talked about where I was going. I talked about the elephant in the room. I talked about that we had something in common, bicycling. I said cycling is like, I see you're into cycling too. That's all I said. I see you're into cycling too, that you live in Houston. I'm expanding my business there. Curious if you might be open to other options. If not, cool, no big deal. So I put some stuff in there. I put some carrots in his face to say I'm looking at moving into his area. He's into cycling. I am too. I'm expanding my business. And all he's got to look, his whole answer is he's going to be like, what is it? Which means that's an opening saying, send me more information. So he's going to say, what is it? Great. What I do is I've got a short video that explains exactly the who, how, what, when, and where. It's about 15 minutes long. I can send that over to you. And I go through that process of following up and getting him to watch the presentation because I want the tools to do the work. I don't want to do all the work. I don't want to get on the phone and spend 15 minutes with somebody or 20 minutes trying to explain what a video can do and either filter them to the next step or filter them out. I don't want to be able to, I want to have a duplicatable system that anybody that I bring on my team can send that video and basically say the exact same thing, right? So that's in the process of understanding who your target audience is. You can understand the dialogue that you need to help, you need to have with them to get them to engage with you. Hopefully that makes sense. So Kathleen, Diane, thanks for swinging by. Really appreciate you guys. Again, feel free to chime in. Tell me what part of the country you're chiming in from, and those of you that are jumping on late. Again, I'm giving away this proven guide to grow your network marketing business. I'm going to be drawing names out of the hat on Sunday. So if you don't have that book and you want to learn some really cool tips on maybe taking your business to the next level, shoot me a private message and we'll get your name put in the hat to do that. So let's go back to talking about defining your target audience. You need to know who they are. You need to know where they live. And I'm not talking about the physical city of where they live. Hey, Diane, Montreal, thanks for swinging by. I'm talking about where they live on social media. What do they like to do? And driving down. Maybe we'll talk about that on Monday or something. We'll get into like how to build an avatar and figure out who your client audience is. Somebody's going to have to remind me that that's what we're talking about. So number 3, choose the right platform. Where do you want to? What social media platform do you want to live on? Where's your hangout? Is it Facebook? Is it Instagram? Is it LinkedIn? Is it Twitter? Is it the TikTok thing or whatever that's called? Where do you want to live? Where do you want to master this? And sometimes people say, well, Facebook isn't working for me. I'd get better results on LinkedIn. I actually prospect both on Facebook and LinkedIn. Those are my 2 platforms. I'm still trying to figure out how to just like wrap my head around Instagram. I keep working on it, and I'm just like hitting my head up against the brick wall because y'all, I just don't get it. I just do not get Instagram at all. Pinterest, I get. Instagram, clueless. I just look at Instagram and I'm just like, it's just like reading a book with a bunch of boring stuff in it. I'm sorry, I just don't get Instagram. Maybe I've tried it. I've done some marketing stuff on there, generated a few leads, but in my opinion, Instagram it's just too hard to go through all the creative stuff to generate a lead. When I'm Facebook or LinkedIn, I can simply ask a question. So that's just my opinion. There's some people that are Instagram gurus who are just blowing it up, having a real good. I just wanted to share that with you guys. I'm just not an Instagram person. And Lord Jesus, please don't make me a TikTok person. Just don't want to go there. Just don't feel like ticky-talking or whatever you're talky-ticking. But find your platform that you want to work on, right? Find something that feels good to you, that's like your vibe, your culture, that you can get into and dig into and work on, that fits with your lifestyle and how you want to approach people, how you want to find that avatar, figure out where they live. And when I say where they live, I'm not necessarily talking about on what social media platform they live on, which is good. If you're on Instagram, you probably want to talk to people on Instagram, but on people on Instagram, is it people that are into travel on Instagram? Is it people into cycling on Instagram? Is it people into basket weaving? Is it people into animals? Is it people into wildlife sanctuaries? Whatever it is, narrow those people down so you understand, and find the 5 things that you like to do, right? And then find people who have the similar interest. Follow me on that one. This is like the light bulb that hopefully went on for some folks. Yep. Hey, legend. What is this hey legend stuff? I can't be a legend when I'm just getting started, but appreciate the compliment. Oh, that's so fun. I'm having so much fun. I wanted to see all my Rank Maker friends in freaking October in Orlando. We are going to freaking party. We're all got to go out to dinner. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited. I'm excited. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So if you're one of my Rank Maker pals or Inner Circle friends, can't wait to see you guys in October in Orlando. It's going to be an absolute freaking blast. So anyway, let's get back to this. I'm sorry, you can tell I'm excited. So choose the right platform. You're going to know what that is. brainstorm social media giveaway ideas. So here's the idea that in terms of a giveaway, the giveaway has to give value to the person you're giving it to, right? So if I'm a cake baker and I'm going to do a contest to bakers, whatever level they are, my contest is going to want to give them something of value that makes sense to them. So maybe I'm giving away my mom's favorite cinnamon roll recipe, or maybe a book of cinnamon roll recipes, or maybe some of my cool cooking gadget, right? If you're a pampered chef consultant and you want to do something in a contest giveaway, come up with something cool that you can give away in a contest based on something simple, so people don't have to do this. Maybe they refer customers, they get points like I was talking about, and as a result they get some kind of new knife or gadget or something that they can cook with in their kitchen. If you're into cooking, hopefully that makes sense. So make sure that you brainstorm your idea. What is it you're going to do? Tag to win. The idea is to ask people to tag a friend to enter a giveaway. So in terms of customers and contests, tagging friends is a real cool way to tag a friend, get a friend to come and play. Share is another idea that you can have for sharing and tagging people in different posts, get people to win from that side. Photo and selfie contests, that's another good one. They do a photo or a selfie of themselves and submit it somewhere. That's a way to have people enter in a contest, and that's really cool because that gets to the visual connection and engagement phase. If somebody does a selfie, you can sometimes, when people, it's weird that when I'm in like business mode, I'm just business. When I get into selfie mode, I'm in sort of goofy mode. So sometimes you can bring out the goofy in somebody that wouldn't normally, that you would be talking to in a normal maybe sales conversation, where if you do a selfie contest, they do something a little bit silly, right? They get out of themselves and they let loose a little bit. So a little bit different way to engage with people. Hey, Ephraim, thanks for swinging by. I really appreciate it. Caption contest. What's the best caption? Instead of asking people to share their photos, upload a photo first and then ask people to caption it. So I love those. Those are very, very cool. A challenge contest, people love to win. So if you create a contest that challenges them to with a valuable prize, you get their attention. And of course, number 5. So we're on step number 5. Choose an awesome prize. Something that's just above and beyond, not something cheap. Oh, here's like, let's say that you plan to run an Instagram giveaway. You want to offer one of these prizes, maybe win an iPhone 11. Wow, that's an awesome prize. $200 in Amazon gift cards. Win a new book by Nicholas Sparks, whoever. So that would be some awesome giveaways. One of my favorite, unfortunately, we can't go to movie theaters right now, is giving away movie tickets, giving away movie passes, because one is I can give away $50 of movie passes. I can email them to somebody, so I don't even have to use postage. I just have to pick their name out of a hat, and I can email them the movie passes, and then whenever they get ready, they can go to the movies with the movie passes anywhere in the country that has like an AMC theater, for example. If I want to do an AMC movie pass. So there's a lot of ways to do some giveaways that have value, that don't really cost a lot of money, that again can be an awesome prize. Maybe it's a vacation giveaway. If you have a way to give away vacations, I know one of the things that we do with a rideshare vertical that we have is every month, or no, it was every week, we were pulling a name out of the hat for a rider and giving them a 2 days and 3 nights vacation trip for riding. So a really, really cool opportunity on that side. Number 6, set up your giveaway. Of course, you've got to plan it and set it up. How to write giveaway captions. You got to figure out what you're going to say in the caption. What are the rules? Who's eligible? More details about the prizes, that break down exactly what to win. Again, if you want this entire article, just shoot me a private message. I'll give it over to you so you guys can read all this for yourself, because I know you're memorizing everything I'm talking about. Let's see, where's number 7? Number 7, launch and promote your giveaway. That's the big thing. You've got to give out a plan it ahead of time. So if you're going to do a big giveaway, other than the fact that I said I'm drawing, putting names in the hat, and doing this little proven guide to give that away, and if we can, my goal with that is just to get you to give you something to grow your business. Just to basically, it's from a gift from me to you to help you expand your business, because I want to make an impact. So that's my gift. A little bit different than what we're talking about here. Launch and promote your giveaway. There's some cost-effective ways that you can run to promote your giveaways without running paid advertising. These include sending people to your email list. So this goes back to what we talked about a couple of days ago when I was talking about the reason you have a list, the reason you create a lead magnet, the reason you would do something like a Facebook Live like this, and you say blah 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 blah. Maybe you're a Pampered Chef guy, Pampered Chef person, and you go through and you do 10 cool recipes for the upcoming Memorial holiday weekend, 10 barbecue recipes or whatever. And if you like 5 additional recipes, shoot me a private message. I'll get those to you. And of course, those 5 additional recipes might actually be you on video. Watch this. Might be you on video actually doing the recipes, adding the sugar, adding the salt, doing the rub on the ribs, or whatever it is. And it's maybe a series of 5 videos. And at the end of the little video series, you can say, hey, if you like my entire freaking recipe book on barbecued wings or dry rubs or barbecuing or whatever it is, give me your email. Building that list, give me your email below and I'll get you that list. They put in their email, it pops up the PDF recipe book for all of you, your barbecue favorites, right? So there's a lot of ways to capture leads, but you've got to plan that so you have that list so that when you actually run the contest, you'll have somebody to email to on the other end. So there's a way to do this. You might want to work on building your list if you don't have one before you run a contest. If it's just straight on social media, there's lots of ways to grab people's names. You can use ManyChat, which is an app that you can actually capture leads through on ManyChat and drive them that way through the back end. A lot of ways to capture people's information that want to participate in the contest. I just talked about creating a landing page to promote your giveaway. Get your giveaway underway. Let's see, where do we go? Number 8, follow up and measure results. Very, very important that you follow up. So everyone that enters your contest, you want to have some type of follow up, whether it's a little video message. I love follow up video messages. It's a quick, just like selfie deal, like, hey, really appreciate you for hanging out. Thank you for coming by. Appreciate your business. Appreciate the sale. Appreciate you being a customer. And you do a little quick video, and then you send it to them, however, through email or text or whatever kind of contact information you have from them. Videos are worth 1,000 words when it comes to saying thank you. I mean, they're bigger than they're 10 times better than voice messages. They're a billion times better than text message. If you can shoot somebody a quick video that you can just look them in the eye and say, hey, really appreciate your business. Thanks for swinging by. I had a lot of fun. If you need anything, make sure that you call me. I mean, follow-up videos will knock somebody's head off if you get in the habit of running them. If you get in the habit of doing them. I've been doing follow-up. I've been doing video email marketing forever. And when I started, I know I changed subject a little bit, but I want you really to embrace this and think about this if you really want to take your business to the next level. When I started as an internet sales manager in car business, before video email ever became video email, I would do 2 videos. The first video is they send out a request through email wanting a price on an XYZ PDQ car, and I would reply back to them. I would sit in front of a camera just like this and say, hi, Joseph. This is Forrest over at XYZ Motors. Appreciate your interest in the Honda Accord. The price of here's your rebates, so on and so forth. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go outside. I'm going to do a quick walk around video for you. So I'm going to follow that up with this video, and I send them that video in the email. Then I would go out and I'll do a quick walk around video of the car and say, hey, this is the car that you asked about, and then do maybe highlight a few features, maybe not more than 90 seconds long if it was that long. And I would put that in another email and I would send that out to them. So they would get 2 emails. One is I would give them the price quote that they asked for. And second, I would follow up with the walk around video of the car for 2 reasons. One is they got to see me again, and they got to see that the car was there when they asked about it, right? So now I've increased my credibility with that customer on the other end because I talk to them. The next thing that I do in videos, once they would come in and buy the car, right? Watch this process. Once they'd come in and buy the car, immediately, sometimes when they were driving out, they would have a text message from me with a video that says, hey, thanks for your business. I really appreciate it. If you need anything, don't hesitate to call me. And I had a little video template thing. My phone number is right below this. Give me a buzz. Then I would continue that video follow-up series over a course of time, depending on what I wanted to do. So I had like a 90-day video. It was time for their first service, and I would walk through the service drive and show them how to drive into the service drive and who to meet and how to drop their car off, and I would send that to them. So the process of understanding where your customer is in the process when you're doing these contests and these follow-ups, you've got to get them engaged. So if you're doing a video follow-up with these people saying, thank you for your business, truly appreciate it, you are going to blow their heads off with like, wow, this person really loves me. Wow, this person really cares about me. Remember when it was a big deal to sit down and do a handwritten note to somebody as a thank you? Like, oh man, they actually took time. Well, video is like the new handwritten note, right? It's because you're talking to them, and it's not a generic video that says, hey, thanks for, you're actually addressing it to the person that you're talking to. Now, if you've got 500 people, it can take a little bit. You might want to do a generic type kind of video. If you've got that many people you got to follow up with. But if it's a follow-up base where you can maybe do 10 or 15 follow-ups, or maybe 10 or 15 a day, you can say, hey, thanks for swinging by, I really appreciate it. And you can set your camera up and you can do those personalized videos, hit and send video, hit and send video, hit and send video, hit and send. And you can do those. Your business is going to explode because people now get the chance to engage really with you because you're personally talking to them. Maybe they had a question that they asked on one of your posts. You could address that on the video. It says, hey, I saw that you asked a question about, what kind of sugar to put in the doodah to make the roses on the cake, or whatever it might be, right? And you actually address and answer the question. I see you answer that. Well, this is the tool that I use, and this is how it works, and you just put it in here, and you actually answer their question. You've got a customer for life. They're going to buy it from you. If they don't buy it from you, I don't know. I couldn't say anything, but if they don't buy from you, you're going to absolutely crush it. Maybe you do a contest, and maybe one of your products, maybe you're in health and wellness, right? And one of the products that you use, so they buy a product from you, shake or whatever. So you do a follow-up video and says, hey, I really appreciated it. Looks like you just got your order. Let me show you how to make a shake. And you set your camera up on the counter and you go in and you make a shake for them, and you show them how to put in the strawberries and the shake powder and whatever it is, and you blend it and you put it in the blender and shake it up and say, hey, really appreciate it. If you have any questions about how to mix this stuff, I've got some extra recipes that for different types of shakes. I can get that over to you as well. Again, appreciate you being a customer. You do that on a video, you're going to be doing something more than anybody else has ever done. I know I went way outside the contest deal, but in terms of video response, video follow-up, video marketing, if you really want to take it to the next level in customer retention and keep people in your freaking customer bucket so they're not quitting in 45 days, you can really take it to the next level versus sending a little like, hey, how did you like the shake? Send them a rest, get on video and make a freaking shake for them and show them how to drink it, show them how to put it together, and encourage them and follow up. So I know I went on a little bit of a rant there, but it just felt like I needed to say that. Let's see, where do we go? So we did step number 8, follow up and measure results. Track and measure, track and measure, track and measure, track and measure. I talk about that all the time. If you don't track what you do, you don't know where you're going. So this is Forrest out in St. Louis. Again, if you like the proven guide, you want to be entered in that contest, in that drawing, that giveaway, shoot me a private message. Say, I want the proven guide. I'm going to pull your name out of a hat on Sunday. If you like this entire article that I just shared, these 8 steps to running a contest, just say, I want the 8 steps to running a contest. I will get that to you. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about follow-up scripts for sure. So this is Forrest out in St. Louis. I love you. Jesus loves you. There's absolutely nothing you can do about that. No more empty refrigerators. Go out and make an extreme impact. Peace out. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Good job, baby.